And today I thought maybe we would use the chair or a counter, whatever you have, to use as support as opposed to always sitting. So if you have to sit, that's great. But if you'd like to challenge yourself a little bit and feel supported by the ground and being supported by the chair, that's a direction that we may go in today. So I hope that you're open-minded about that. So I'm hoping that you can hear me. Yes, I'm so embarrassed. Last week I taught 35 minutes before I found out. Anyway, thank you for bearing with me. I appreciate it. So if you cannot hear me, if you can type in no sound, I will see what I can do. But I believe that you can hear me. So I will give you a second to do that. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do on the chair. Okay, so we're going to try our balance today, our balancing. So let's find your sit bones. And if you have not sat down yet, and you're not going to type in, I can hear you. Thank you. Alan, aren't you a dear? Wasn't today lovely? Vlad's story was so incredible. Just thinking about it. Anyway, gratitude towards comeback yoga and all the people it turns around, and to come into breath, body, mindfulness, breath, gratitude. Okay. All right, Sir Alan, we better begin. It's 6 o'clock. So today I'd like to introduce you to my bell. It's a lovely sound. I'll ring it 2 times. You're just going to let the sound wash over you. You can look down your nose. Just sitting nice and tall. Not to worry, I'll jump into the chair in a few minutes. But I'll begin here. If you'd like to sit, please do. Feet are flat on the floor. Sit bones are on the edge of the chair. Just coming into a tall spine. Exhale completely. Okay, let me move it on a different part of my hand. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Inhale. 4. Pause. Exhale. Pause at the bottom. Inhale all the way to the top to the clavicles. Pause. Exhale completely to the bottom. One more time. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Let it go. See how you feel. Exhale completely. So when I practice yoga, I like doing a lot of inhales and exhales, pretty big breaths. Do what you can. Follow your own breath. A lot of times I'll sigh or create a sound. Sometimes a sound coming out the body is very healing as well. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to come to standing. I'm going to back away. And I'm going to use the back of the chair and to stand with. So first, my feet are flat on the ground. Lift the toes. Here we go. Lift the toes. I like using my fingers as well. And release the toes back to the floor. So we're lifting our kneecaps, our thighs as well. Lift, like zipping up. Exhale completely. Again, zipping up, seeing how it feels to be in a standing posture. And exhale completely. Excellent. Let's bring the heel off the ground and rotate the ankle. So I'm going from the big toe to the little toe. Now let's reverse. Little toe to the big toe. Just waking up the hip creases. Second side. So I'm starting going in to out. Big toe to little toe. And little toe to big toe. Excellent. Okay, we're going to lift the heel and switch feet. See if this is available. You can leave the heel on the ground if it's too much. I'll face sideways, like I'm walking in place. 2, 3, 4. Lift both heels up, both heels down. This is where I'm using the chair for balance. Squeezing in towards the midline, right? The center of the body. 2 more times. 1 more time. Oh, 1 more after this. You can pause at any point. Okay. Shake out a leg. Shake out the second leg. Okay. I'm going to face the chair. I'm going to inhale up. Hands come to the heart. Fold forward. And use my hands on the chair. I'm going to back away. And this is going to help me on my forward fold. Bend the knees. Knees are over the toes. The feet are parallel. Shake the head side to side and up and down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold once more. 1 more time. Inhale, lengthen. Sit bones are going to the back. Feel the back of the heels on the floor, the 3 corners of the feet. Okay, I'm going to drop my right hand and place it on my left foot and hang. 2, drop the head. Heavy head. Open that armpit. A lot of space. Here we go. I'm going to bring my top hand back to the chair and pause. Okay, so here's a variation. So coming forward is challenging. You can have your hand on your knee and bring the body upright. Not so far forward, curled. Listen to your body. 1 more breath. Excellent. And bring the hand up. Let's bring the head up. A little cat-cow, perhaps. And curve the spine. 1 more time. Arch. And curve. Navel comes to the back. Bring the hands to the knees and roll up. Okay. Going to face the camera again. Let's roll the shoulders forward, up, and back. 1 more time. If you need the support of the chair, please use the chair. And release. Mountain pose. Flip the hands over. Looking down the nose. Zip up the whole front of the body. 2, 3, 4. Okay, open up the legs. I'm going to bring up the elbows, and I'm going to come right into like a little twist, spinning the spine. I can look behind me, see what's in my space. I can check out the shadows. Keep breathing. Bend to come up. Keep going. And just do as much as you can, as little as you can, just so you feel the ease of this posture, twisting the spine. 4 more. I'm crossing the middle of the body, the midline, to move my energy forward. That's what I'm doing. Good way to warm up. 2 more twists. Last one. Okay, just slowly unleash the arms. Okay, just shake out. Okay. Oh, there was one more. Okay. Let's bring the hands to the heart. On the inhale, I'm going to bend my knees, bring one hand up, one hand down. This is connecting heaven and earth. I'm going to inhale here, hold the breath, exhale back to namaste posture. Here we go together. Inhale up. Exhale. This helps with tendons, ligaments, and muscles. Lengthen the side body as you reach up. One more time each side. Here we go, last time. And I'm just going to slowly hang forward, bending the knees. Little roundness at the back. We're not going all the way over. And slowly roll up. Okay, so let's face the chair. I'm going to have the back here. Let's take one step into a lunge. My heel is up. Let me move this in case it's in the view. Okay, here we go. My heel is lifted. I'm going to bend, and the heel is going to try to reach the floor. And before it does, I'm going to come back up. So just a little gentle lunge action. Strengthens the legs. And it lengthens the hamstring. One more time. Okay, I'm going to pivot around front, leave that leg there. Bring this leg into warrior 2. My hips are square to the front. Here I go, bending that front leg, extending. So if I want to hang on to the chair, please do. If you'd like to extend it, you may. I'm going to keep my hand on the chair. So I'm exhaling on the bend, inhale on the lengthen. One more time. Okay, switch sides. Okay, here we go. Bending, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale. You can follow your own breath as well, yes. Okay, I'm going to walk my feet together, and I'm going to bring the front leg into this posture. I almost forgot. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. So we're waking up the legs, especially with lots of sitting. It's good to stretch out the hip creases, the psoas muscle. One more time. Okay, so bring in the legs together. I'm going to walk back again. I'm going to rest the elbows on the top of the chair, perhaps walking back. So I'm hoping that you have a really good chair, something that'll support your upper body, will not tip over. Weight is on the bottoms of the feet. The feet are drinking from the earth. Widen the sit bones to the back. Flat sacrum. And ease in this posture. Continue. Feel the length of the spine. Let's have 2 more breaths. Okay, at the end of this exhale, you're going to bend the knees. Use the top of the chair to push yourself back up. Let's do a chair pose. Here we go. Bending and extending. Bend. So knees are going right over the toes. Twice more. Last one. Let's stay on the last one. So sit bones are going back. Our weight is on the heel. Inhale up. Excellent. Okay, let's go right into awkward airplane. So let's bring the right leg back, or whichever leg you see in the front. Sometimes you think you're saying the correct leg, but you're not as a teacher. So here I am. The leg is extended. The toes can stay on the ground if you're wobbly on this side. Or you can lift the heel, flex the foot. Hand is going to come to the center, the leg that is extended. The opposite hand can come up or even further up. I like keeping it in my peripheral vision. No kinking of the low spine. You can even bow forward, bending that front leg. This is a variation of Warrior 3. Use the navel. Exhale to the navel. One more breath. Okay, last breath. And release. Round the spine. Feet are parallel. Bring the navel to the back. One more breath. And roll up. Okay, extend that back foot. Toes start on the floor. Lift the body up. So if I didn't have the chair and I was using a wall or a counter, I would be in this posture. Yeah? Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Inhale. Lift the heel slightly. Flex the toes. So I have opposite hand, opposite foot. Zip up. I can bend that front knee if I need more stabilization. I can also tilt forward and use more of the chair. Exhale to the navel. One more breath. You can do it. Point the toe behind you. Come back to parallel. Let's curl the spine. 2. Feel the roundness of the back body, right? It's a bowl right here. Inhale up. So let's reverse that stretch. I'm going to bring my hands to my back pocket. Bring the elbows together. They won't come together, right? We're going to open the front of the sternum, the pectoral muscles, the clavicle, the neck. We're just going to lift from this area upward, just a little upward, no back bend in the low back. Of course, we would never do that. This is another posture you can bring your hands in, and that sort of helps support this upper back. So that has more mobility. So here we go. Exhale completely. Inhale, the face slightly up. 3 breaths here. With each inhale, perhaps you're expanding more towards the sky. 1 more breath. Inhale, crown up, and release. Okay, shake it out. Rub the hands together. And release. Okay, so I'm going to bring my hands right under the cheekbones and give a little tap. So I'll move my glasses up. Right here, right below the eyes. You can do piano fingers or just a little tapping. So we're grounding. This is a grounding exercise. Right to the toe. One more breath. All right, and release. Okay, so let's tap right here at the sternum. So tapping here at the cheeks grounds us. Tapping at the sternum builds our immune system. This is the thymus gland. We're just waking it up to build white blood cells so we can transition into fall, winter gracefully and stay healthy. Yes? Staying healthy is optimal. And shake out. Okay, let's do right below the collarbone is the kidneys. I like just doing a little scratch. Can always sit down if you're getting tired. I understand. So this is the end of the kidney point, and this helps move us forward. Yeah. Shake out. Okay, the last is the side of the body, the side seams here of the chest. So this helps detoxify any kind of emotions or stress or pollution in the air or thoughts. This just helps detoxify. This is the spleen meridian point. So I'm just helping it move the fluids from the lymph glands. Yep. Okay, so here we go. Sit on down. Okay, let's rock on the pelvis side to side. If you'd like to take a sip of water or your sip of tea right now, please do so. Okay. All right, awesome. We're doing great on time. So my feet, 90-degree angle here. It's really important. That way it keeps you grounded into the earth. Sometimes chairs that are really way too big or really squishy and floppy don't support the spine. So the sit bone is the bottom of the spine, and that's what's keeping us upright. They don't make chairs to support the spine, and our youth are just becoming rounder and rounder and rounder. It bothers me deeply. Anyway, that's just a side note. Okay, so here we go. Blocks on both sides, if you have them. I'm hoping that you have blocks. Yeah? Okay, so here we are. Let's do the heart Kira. So the thumb and the index finger are together on each hand. Lasso around the head to the collarbone. Inhaling and exhaling. This helps just the thought leaving the head, clears the space around the head. A little rocking action. It also looks like a figure 8. Inhale. Exhale. If you close your chin, you close the throat, that's called the Ujjai breath, the ocean breath, the victorious breath. It's all the same thing. It's like a little growl on the back of the throat. So let's try 3 Ujjai breaths. Here we go. One more. Slow it down. Okay, let's rest the hands at the heart, spreading the hands. Let's bring the hands under the armpits. The thumbs are in front. This is the heart meridian here area. Just feel the self breathing. Feel the belly expanding. On the inhale and releasing, coming back high into the body on the exhale. Feel all the sensations around you. All the sounds you hear in your room. And perhaps coming from this side of the camera. Okay. And release the armpits. Yep. Okay, I hope that was wonderful. All right, let's lift one leg, grab the heel, and bring it above the knee. So we're not on the kneecap. Okay, the foot is slightly flexed. I have my hand on the bottom of the heel and at the top of the knee. Let's bend forward slightly. Long spine, bring in the chin. Inhaling, the body rises. Exhale, perhaps bending a tad more. Again. So we're opening up the hip area, inside of the leg. Okay, inhale up. All right, let's cross. Let's bring one hand to the back. So I'm right above the knee, twisting, looking down my leg. Exhale to the navel. Nice big inhale. Perhaps you feel like there's less room. Just go to the edges. Exhale the navel to the spine. No over twisting. Unwind. Let's go the other direction. This is more of an open twist. Open twist. Open the front of the pectorals. You'll feel a smaller twist, perhaps in that back shoulder blade. And come forward. All right. Here we go. Excuse my scratching. Let's lean forward one more time. Perhaps you'll be able to go a little further forward or not. It's good either way. All right, there we go. So let's bring that leg into the torso and rotate the ankle. Other direction. And flex and point. Okay, now let's give a little cradle, little side movement, side to side. So the leg, the hip, the top of the femur just moving right in that hip socket, yeah? And let's extend if possible, flexing the foot, keeping the body upright. You'll feel the leg invigorated, yes? Or using the front of the quad. And bend. And let's lean forward. My hands are going to touch the tops of my toes, or you can use your blocks here and bow the head. The body's resting on the thighs. Breathing in. And exhale completely. Feel the low spine, the sacrum, the low back, the waist, walking the blocks into the body or just rolling all the way up. All right, the second side, pick up that leg, cross, figure four. That's what you've heard this pose. Okay, rocking forward, lengthen the spine, press off the bottom foot. Yes, that's supported into the earth. If this is super challenging, do less. You can stay way up here and just visualize lengthening the spine. Exhale all the way to the bottom. Okay, hopefully it feels nice. Okay, here we go, twist. Okay, your hand can also twist at the bottom of the chair, the back of the chair, looking down the body. Exhale. Exhale, untwist, coming back to the center. Pause. And here we go, second side. Here is our open twist. Exhale to the navel. So this protects the low back. Unwind. All right, leaning forward one more time, perhaps bowing the head. And come on up. All right, pick up the leg, give it a little squeeze, maybe a little stretching side to side. Have a squeaky chair. Okay, here we go. Extending the leg, flex the heel, lengthen the spine. So your arms, your hands are really holding the weight of your leg. You're not really using all the leg muscles. You're just engaging it by flexing the feet. One more breath. All right. Okay, I think I forgot the rotation of the foot. Here we go. Let's tag it on at the end. Okay. So I'm going to walk to the edge of the mat one more time. Lengthen the legs, and here I go. I'm going to drape the body forward. I like pressing on top of the toes, on the metatarsals. Helps to ground me even more. All right, so I'm just laying over my legs. Feel the roundness of the back body. Let the neck drop. Crown of the head is going towards the feet. Feel the back, the low back, puff up, the low back, puff up when you breathe. Inhale. It's right above the back pockets. Okay, and slowly roll up. All right. Okay, we're going to do the wave. Okay, the wave. So I'm going to first show you with my hand. So I'm going to bring the body forward like a wave action, like so. So I'm going to lead with the chest, and the head is the last thing to ripple. Then the low back comes all the way up. Okay, here we go. My hands are on the top of the thighs. Inhale. Curl up. Feel a supple spine. Bending the elbows into the waist. 2 more. Follow your breath. See how this feels. See if it agrees with the body. You feel a little kinks here or there. If so, stay with that spot. Just observe. Oh yes, that's where I'm feeling it. Coming down feels good. Rolling up is a little bit more tension in the low back for me. Rolling all the way up. Okay, hopefully that felt nice. Okay, but widen the legs, rock the pelvis side to side. So now we're going to go to the side body. So here's the ribs moving side to side. And I know men don't usually move their waist side to side. I think it's women are, more dancerly. We move our body more, right? Why is that so? I think it's our upbringing, right? When we're kids, music comes on. Girls tend to dance in their room more. I don't know. That's just personally speaking. Here we go. Back to the center. Okay, let's reach side to side. But it's never too late, right? When you're rocking out, good way to release stress. It's all about releasing stress, living in the body, in the moment. Holding the arms up, lengthen the spine, 2. Lower the shoulders, 1 more time. Inhale the arms up, palms face each other. Lower the shoulders. Feel the feet supporting you. Okay, very nice. Okay, I'm going to bring one hand down, and I'm going to stretch to the side. Let's bring the ear by the bicep, right? Bring that shoulder to this, open up. Inhale up, exhale down. So let's close the feet up a little bit. Let's see if that feels different. Let's scooch to the side so we have more room. Inhaling. I like keeping my ear by the bicep because I feel more of a stretch. All on the sides of the ribs, in between the ribs. Keep lowering the shoulder. Inhale up. A lot of work. It's a lot of work to lift the arms up over the head. But it's good for the heart. It's really good for the heart. Here we go. Both arms up, side stretch. We're going to go very small, like we're reaching to the heavens. Keep square. Inhale up, other side. Do what you can. Can always do less. Have compassion for yourself. This is challenging. And all the way up. Okay, let's do a quick one. So we're going to come down like we're going, yay. Little pants, little exhales. Little strong movement of the upper body to wake up the heart. Inhale. Continue, 1 more breath. Inhale. Lengthen, 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 and float the arms down. Oh. Pause right here. Look down the nose. Feel totally supported. One more breath. Feel the vibration in the body. I'm doing that little exhale, 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 exhale. It's a Kundalini exercise. Okay, release. So Kundalini is a style of yoga. And it's quite fascinating, but it's very vigorous. It's a lot of strength, a lot of work. Okay, cross the ankles. You can bring in the feet if you'd like. Yeah, so the feet are on the floor. Okay, so whatever leg is on top, the opposite hand's going to be on top as well. Interlace the fingers, bring it up and under. And then the palms or the clasped hands are going to rest right at that sternum. Looking down. Exhale, inhaling. Feeling the breath as it exhales to the navel. This posture is called the Wayne Cook. Exhale completely, one more breath. So this helps if you're disoriented, you're scattered. You need to bring the energy back into the body. Exhale completely. It also helps with balance. And unwind on the next exhale. Shake it out. Let's go right away to the second side. So Wayne Cook stuttered, and he created this set of exercises which became Brain Gym. And he created these exercises to help him stop stuttering and become more balanced. And people have been doing the Wayne Cook, or at least in my circles, do the Wayne Cook to bring balance back into the body. You can do this laying down. You can do this standing up. You can do this instead of the tree. And coming into stillness, into yourself. One more breath. And release. Okay, shake it out. Sometimes I find that I'm moving so slow, but gosh, it feels so good in my body. So I just have to trust that it's going to work for you as well. Okay, let's spread the legs once more. Let's bring the block to the center. Let's hang forward. I'm going to bring both my blocks forward. I'm going to come into a big twist here. Wide-legged twist is what this posture is called. Okay, remember, you can bring the blocks at any level you'd like. Okay, inhale, one arm up, one hand stays down. You can look up at the hand if you'd like, if that's available. Hand can be on the shoulder or on the waist, around the back. So we have lots of variations of this exercise. Twisting the spine. Hips are square. Can bring in the chin. Exhale completely. Okay, switching hands. Inhale, sweeping the hand up. Can even be the corner of the eyes looking up. Keep that pelvis square. Feeling the shoulders twisting. So we're wringing out the organs. Right? We're twisting. All the old blood is coming, squeezed out. And then when we release, like we're doing now, fold forward. Bring your elbows on the knee, bow the head. So fresh blood comes into the organs after a twist. One more breath here. Okay, and come on up. So using the hands to support you and roll up and bringing in the legs. Okay, all right. So I'm going to leave one block there and bring the feet on each side. So I'm using the inner thighs, the inner ankles, the arches to give me some feedback that my legs aren't splaying out and I'm just hanging out. We're working, yeah? Okay, so let's rotate the shoulders back, up, and forward. Okay, squeeze them in the back and stay. Okay, right to the center line. and release. Okay. Dropping the ear to the shoulder, 2. Rotating the shoulder forward. Exhale completely. Inhale, opposite shoulder. And rotate the head down. Continue. So a little side to side rotation of the neck, the head. You may feel some discomfort on different parts of the neck. Following the breath and pausing at any point you'd like. Just feeling the stretch of the neck, the scalenes. And back to the front. Dropping the forehead, looking down at the thighs, shaking head side to side. Just small movement. Inhale the face up. All right, so let's hang on to the back of the chair. Let's do a little back bend here. Lead with the heart, the front of the chest, the sternum, open up. Exhale, come back to center. Okay, excellent. Okay. Nice and tall. All right, let's bring one hand up over the head. And let's press the hand down, opening up the armpit, the side body again. Switch sides. Keep dropping those shoulder blades down and back. Okay, lengthen both arms up. Let's do a Celtic weave here. So we're just crossing, creating figure 8s here. Front of the body, we're crossing the midline all the way down. Inhaling up. Let's do that again. So we're just clearing the biosphere around us. Inhale up. Let's do one side of the body. Inhale up. Second side of the body. Inhale up. Let's do the back of the body. Inhaling up. Last time. Okay, let's rest our hands at the heart. Drop the jaw. Lengthen the spine. And release. Okay, let's begin our Shavasana now. Okay, couple of options. Lots of options. Okay, you can bring your blanket on your lap, bringing the elbows in. You can even use your block and rest your forehead here. Rounded spine. That feels quite nice. Okay, there's one variation. I like using the blanket or a bolster because it gives you weight to the body so you feel a little bit more grounded. You can face the back side of the chair and rest here. It's a bit of a twist, right? You can bring the block here and rest in this fashion. I've also seen it like this. I would use the block here, opening up the body. This feels quite nice as well. Okay, so if you're up to sitting on the floor, I'm going to show you 2 variations on the floor, okay? So you can take them all in and say, oh, that's the one that's calling me today. Yes, I'm going to use my blanket here, and I'm going to rest right like so. That feels really nice. Yeah, that one gets my vote. Or, okay, this one is going to be probably the most challenging if you don't like sitting on the floor. So I'm going to lay down on the floor and I'm going to bring my legs up to the chair. And I'm going to rest here for my Shavasana. This one also gets my vote. If you don't do this posture today, maybe another time you can do this posture. This is similar to legs up the wall. Yes, bringing your legs to the wall. Except the chair is really supporting the calf muscles, the whole lower half of the leg. Yes, that also is quite nice. Okay, so pick which posture you're going to be in and begin. Okay, I'm getting an urgent call. I'm not going to get it. I'll respond to it in a minute. Okay, so feeling the whole body resting into itself. Inhaling. I hope you can't hear the phone, but I'll move it. Okay, hopefully it's my daughter calling. Okay. Resting into the body, finding that still point. Inhaling, feeling the body expanding with the breath, going to the edges of the arms, the knees, the ankles. Okay, no big deal. I'm sorry about that. That's the hard part with technology. Keep dropping the jaw. Feeling supported by the chair. Whatever posture you feel is calling you today. If a thought arises, just let it go and we'll attend to it at another time. Inhale and exhale. Out the mouth. Release any excess energy in the body. Inhaling and exhaling completely. Lily, I'll call you in a few minutes, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm almost done with class. Bye, hon.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Inhaling, letting the belly expand all the way to the top. And exhale completely into the body, into that still point. Just observing the body rising and falling. Letting go of the practice. Nothing to do, no place to go. Shavasana is just so wonderful. It helps us to find rest and healing energy in the body. My goodness. So if nothing else in your practice, practice Shavasana 5-10 minutes each day. You can do it sitting, laying down, not really standing. Keep dropping in just a little deeper. Exhaling any unwanted, lingering thoughts. Two more breaths. Feeling so heavy. On the end of this next breath, begin inviting small movements in the fingers and the toes, in the body, perhaps swaying side to side. If your legs are on the chair, bring them on the ground and lay on the side body. Taking your time, no hurry, using your hands and your elbows to push yourself back to seated posture. Once you arrive, just let's sit nice and tall for 2 breaths before we close our practice. See how you feel at this moment. No right or wrong. Exhale completely. And when that feels complete, slowly open your eyes. Go around your room. Coming back into the space. Okay. Let's bring the palms of the hands together and give a little rub. Feeling the heat rise in the hands, feeling the sensation. Shake it out. Okay, I'm going to grab the index and the thumb again. I'm going to bring it to the brow. Squeeze all the way out. Release any tension here. If you have headaches or migraines, sinus infections, this really helps. Yeah, just releasing from the brow to the temple. One more time. Okay, let's bring the tips of the fingers together at the brow and sweep it to the temple. And release again. I like doing this at the end of the practice. Okay, we're going to come here to the brow, to the end of the temple, around the ears like you're pushing your hair back, behind the ears, down the side of the neck, and then push out the front of the chest. One more time. This is also another great one, self-care. And release. If you're doing your mindful practice, this is always so nice just to relieve any lingering stuff that's going on and knowing you can release it and not hang on to it and just let it loop and loop and loop and loop. Okay. All right. See how you feel? Okay. So we're going to ring the bell one more time before we close our practice and go on with our evening. So here we go, preparing, inhaling. Bringing the hands to the heart with gratitude. Thank you for joining me this evening. I feel so fortunate to be with Comeback Yoga and having all the vets that are practicing yoga to keep it up. It's a wonderful practice. Namaste or good job. All right. Au revoir. Thank you for joining me.